A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic showdown on Capitol Hill, President Donald Trump's ambitious tax and spending plan, dubbed the One Big Beautiful Bill, has advanced through a key procedural hurdle after a lengthy night of negotiations with Republican holdouts. However, the bill's progress is currently stalled due to an extensive speech by House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, who has taken to the floor to vehemently oppose the legislation. Jeffries has been speaking for over 4 hours, denouncing the bill as an immoral document that threatens the welfare of everyday Americans by cutting Medicaid and deepening the national debt. The bill, which aims to increase funding for defense and border security, has sparked significant divisions within the Republican Party, which holds a slim majority in the House. Trump expressed his frustration on social media, questioning the delay and warning that the dissatisfaction among his supporters could cost Republican votes in upcoming elections. The House had previously passed an earlier draft of the bill in May, but significant revisions were made in the Senate, necessitating a tie-breaking vote from Vice President J.D. Vance to push it through. Trump has set a loose deadline of July 4th for the bill's signing, but with the current obstruction from Jeffries, that timeline is in jeopardy. According to estimates from the Congressional Budget Office, CBO, Trump's proposal could add at least $3.3 trillion to the national debt over the next decade. This projection does not account for further borrowing costs, which could push the total impact closer to $4 trillion. With the national debt already at approximately $29 trillion, critics argue that this bill exacerbates an already dire fiscal situation. One of the most contentious aspects of the bill is its proposed cuts to the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, which provides vital assistance to over 41 million Americans, including more than 13 million children. The Republican-led proposal seeks to cut federal funding for SNAP by $186 billion through 2034. A move that has raised alarms among anti-hunger advocates who warn that it endangers millions of families relying on food stamps. Jeffries has been relentless in his criticism, highlighting personal stories of those who would be adversely affected by the proposed Medicaid cuts and emphasizing the moral implications of the budget. People will die. Tens of thousands, perhaps year after year, as a result of the Republican assault on the health care of the American people, he stated, calling the situation a crime scene. As Jeffries continues his marathon speech, he is inching closer to breaking the record for the longest Magic Minute speech on the House floor, a record set by former Speaker Kevin McCarthy in 2021. With stacks of binders at his side, Jeffries is meticulously dissecting the bill and the motivations behind it, asserting that the Democrats are committed to defending the interests of the American people against what he describes as a reckless Republican budget. House Speaker Mike Johnson is expected to speak briefly once Jeffries concludes, after which a final vote on the bill will take place. Johnson has expressed confidence that he has the votes needed to pass the legislation, anticipating a signing ceremony as early as Friday, potentially before the 4th of July celebrations. The debate over the bill encompasses not only healthcare and nutrition assistance but also immigration policy, with significant funding allocated to bolster Trump's anti-immigrant agenda. Critics, including Jeffries, argue that the bill prioritizes punitive measures over humanitarian considerations, further dividing communities. As the situation unfolds, it remains to be seen whether the Republicans can rally around the bill and whether the Democrats can successfully mobilize opposition against it. The stakes are high, with both parties aware that the outcome could have lasting implications for the political landscape leading into the next election cycle. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.